Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Every December, television dusts off its Christmas episodes. Some are loud, some are sentimental, some are played in the background while we scroll on our phones, but once in a while there's an episode that makes you stop what you're doing and actually listen. The Twilight Zone episode, The Night of the Meek, is one of those rare stories. It doesn't shout, it doesn't sparkle. It simply asks a dangerous question. What if the person who needs a Christmas miracle the most is the one dressed as Santa? At the center of that question is an astonishing performance by Art Carney, one that turns a half hour of black and white television into a quiet, emotional gut punch. Today, I want to talk about why this episode still works and why Art Carney's performance is so remarkable, and how the Twilight Zone delivered one of the most meaningful Christmas stories ever broadcast. Before we go any further, it is important to note that The Night of the Meek was written by Rod Serling himself, and you can feel Serling's fingerprints all over it. This isn't a story about magic first. It's a story about dignity, about economic hardship, about people society steps over without noticing. Serling often wrote about broken men searching for meaning, and Henry Corwin fits perfectly into that tradition, a man crushed by circumstance, but not by cruelty. That human-first approach is what allows the fantasy to work when it finally arrives. Art Carney plays Henry Corwin, a department store Santa Claus who is failing at just about everything. He drinks too much, he can't hold on to his job, and most painfully, he can't live up to the one thing he desperately wants to be, a source of joy and generosity for the children who have very little. Right away, Carney gives us a man who is worn down by the world. His shoulders slump, his voice wavers, and even when Henry smiles, you can feel how fragile that smile really is. This is not a jolly old Santa Claus. This is a man barely holding himself together. What makes Art Carney so perfect here is something he was famous for, but rarely gets enough credit for: his control. Yes, Carney was a brilliant physical comedian, but in The Night of the Meek, he strips all of that away. His comedy becomes sadness, his timing becomes hesitation, his humor becomes heartbreak. When Henry tries to give toys to children he can't afford, when he's humiliated by his boss, when he drinks not for laughs but to escape the pain of disappointment, Carney never overplays it. He lets the character's shame do the talking, and that restraint is exactly why the performance lands so hard. And then comes the turn. After being fired and wandering the streets on Christmas Eve, Henry stumbles upon a magical sack, one that produces whatever gift a child asks for. In most shows, this would turn into a whimsical fantasy. But the Twilight Zone doesn't do whimsy. It does meaning. Art Carney doesn't suddenly become exuberant. He becomes purposeful, and for the first time, Henry Corwin isn't drinking. He isn't rambling. He isn't apologizing for existence. He has clarity, he has dignity, and most importantly, he has hope. That shift is subtle, but it's everything. And the true brilliance of The Night of the Meek is that the miracle isn't really about the toys or about the magic Santa Claus sack. It's about Henry himself. When the magic of the Santa sack disappears, Henry is tested. Is the miracle gone, or has something changed inside of him? The answer, of course, is both. Henry Corwin doesn't need infinite gifts. He needs a chance to matter, a chance to give, and in classic Rod Serling fashion, the episode suggests that the greatest gifts are not supernatural at all. They're human. More than 60 years later, The Night of the Meek still resonates because it understands something very simple. Christmas can be hard. Not everyone is happy. Not everyone is whole. Not everyone feels worthy of joy. Art Carney gives a performance for the people who feel forgotten, for the people who want to be good but feel like they've failed, for the people who just need someone, anyone, to believe they still matter. That's not nostalgia. That's truth. What makes The Night of the Meek endure isn't just Art Carney's performance or Rod Serling's writing. It's the way the episode now lives inside our modern Christmas nostalgia. We revisit it the same way we revisit old ornaments, old movies, old songs that somehow feel warmer every year. In a world of non-stop holiday advertising, endless shopping lists, and Christmas starting earlier every season, this episode feels almost radical in its simplicity. It reminds us of a time, real or imagined, when Christmas stories were about people who felt invisible, about kindness without cameras, about generosity without reward. Art Carney didn't play Santa as a symbol of abundance. He played Santa as a symbol of need. And that's why the episode still works. Because even now, maybe especially now, there are a lot of Henry Corwins out there. People trying to do good. People afraid they've failed. People hoping they still matter. So, when the Twilight Zone reruns roll around each December, the Night of the Meek doesn't just feel like another Christmas episode. It feels like a tradition, a reminder that the greatest Christmas miracle has never been magic. It's compassion. Now, if you enjoyed this look back at Christmas television, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Twilight Zone holiday memories in the comments. There are definitely a few other holiday episodes of The Zone that are pretty amazing as well. And wherever you are this season, I hope you find a little kindness waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay safe out there, and have a great day.